This is Solo Pima and welcome to Game 8 Premier League preview. We've got a special guest today. I'm going to bring him in. I can see him there. I'm going to bring him in. Well, special guest. Before I bring in him now, I'm going to bring in my co-coach, my partner in crime, the partner on Keep It Sports, TOTO Abba.
Big up, man.
Big up Toto. How's it going, bro? I'm going to bring in Rods now. This guy's got one of the best YouTube channels on YouTube. Nice guy, genuine guy, a true Liverpool fan, and he doesn't need to look at stats to know the history of Liverpool. This man is called Anfield Uncle Rods. Big up, bro.
What's going on? What's going on,
Big
Pete?
up. I'm glad you're here, bro. Again.
You good?
Big up. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Jordan should be coming soon. He's just he's doing some stuff at the moment. He's gonna try and join us. But before we get into it, yeah, what you been up to, Rods, man? What you been up to?
Well, it's been chilling, man, because I don't really like the internationals, man. I'm not
do I.
I'm not feeling it. Do you know what I mean? So I've just been sort of like chilling. I'll come back with a couple of shows. Got one tomorrow evening, and I've got one on Friday. So literally, I've just been chilling because I can't stand the internationals. Can't stand it. I don't think that, listen, you know, unless it's a qualifier, yeah? Unless you're playing a qualifier, there should be no internationals. Nation League and friendlies, nah.
I don't care.
You know,
Nobody cares.
nah,
But what's your thoughts on Tuchel as the England manager?
has he actually been on real yet?
Yeah, he's the manager now. He's official. Yeah, I was thinking a lot of people don't really like Tuchel, but he's good as a tournament manager. You know, when it comes to the Champions League and Cups, he does well. Not so much as a league manager when you have to play over a certain amount of games, but for tournament football, he's okay. I think
Listen, I like him. I actually like him. Yeah. I've always thought he tried to sort of measure up with Klopp. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah.
Trying to compare himself, you know, to Klopp. But I think that was more the fans than anybody else. Do you know what I mean? But listen, at the end of the day, so like, good. He's the right man for the job, I think.
He's all great to Southgate.
You know what I mean? No, I actually like Southgate. I actually
too defensive, though, don't you think?
Well, I think defense was our problem before, prior to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prior to him, that was our defense before. That was our problem before. So, like, he tried to mix it up. Listen, his record speaks for himself. You know what I mean? He got to 2 finals. You know what I mean? 1 semi-final and a quarter-final. Before he came in the day, right? Remember, we had Roy Hodgson. We never got out of our group. We never got out of the group. And when we did get out of the group, we got beaten by a bunch of farmers. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I did think he was a breath of fresh air. You know what? I honestly think, I was speaking to my brother about this the other day, I think. I was saying that day, right? I just don't think that we have got the players to take us over the line. You know what I mean? So what it is that you may get a manager that comes in, like a Tuchel, like a Gareth Southgate, that can do some good, brilliant things, some really good things. But it's just down to the fact that can the players that he's got take us over the line? Because you know it doesn't. Like a manager could do everything they want, even with league football, Premier League. They can do everything they want with the players, but it comes down. Sometimes it will come down to the fact that the players. What can the players do? Do you know what I mean? Because like the manager can't wave like Klopp said, I can't wave a magic foot one and make them into like world class players. They've got to have it in them, and they've got to bring it out. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that maybe it could be that as well, but it also could be that maybe Southgate didn't pick the right team? Maybe. No. When I was watching that Euro, I thought the player that let us down really was Harry Kane. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was slow. Everybody blamed Trent when Trent came on as a midfielder, right? But when Trent came on, who was when he was trying to pass to somebody, there was nobody up there. Literally, when you saw in parts of the game where Trent was at the midfield part, the central midfield, Harry Kane was standing next to him.
What are you doing there?
Soon as they brought on Ollie Watkins, they scored. Straight away because he got the pace.
I agree with that. I mean, if there's one mistake that he made in the day, was probably choosing Harry Kane. But I think he got the rest of it right, because even like the fact that today that I'm bringing in Eze, Konza, and all them mans there, they did well, and I was like, rah.
They did.
Carl Palmer in the day, he did well, and
it's a shame Palmer didn't get more time.
I
didn't get enough hours.
Now, I think Palmer, to me, Palmer's a baller. Put it this way, Palmer's that sort of person, you know. I know we're going to talk about it later, but Palmer's that sort of person. He's the only person in the Chelsea team that I'm worried about. He's the only person. The rest do not worry me. It's just Carl Palmer, because I think
Palmer. Yeah,
but I think that's sort of like, you know.
What about Drogba 2.0? What's his name? Everyone said he's the new Drogba. Nicholas Jackson. He's kind of balling. Exactly. Who? Nicholas Jackson. Everybody called him Baby Drogba because it looks like a withdrawn version of Drogba. It looks like Drogba without the muscle.
Yeah. And if you look at Drogba and everything,
Drogba was a big dude.
Drogba was a big dude, but what it was in Drogba and everything, when he gave him the space, he can do amazing things. Yeah. When he didn't give him the space, when he closed him down, he
can't do it. Yeah, you're right.
He didn't have the skill to get away from it. All he did at the day was like fell down and touched the back of his head like he'd been touched the back of the head.
I'm glad you said that. I thought it was just me, because I know a lot of these people, these younger fans, don't really know about Drogba. I know you do, Toto, and all that. Yeah, I mean about the ones younger than you. They never really saw Drogba play. They see him on FIFA. They see that he's got good stats. Oh yeah, he's at Jordan. Hold on. They see he's got good stats, and then they turn around and go, "Oh, okay, Drogba could do everything," but he couldn't because, I'll give you an example. Suarez. Everybody knows how good Suarez is. It don't matter if 3 man's on him, he's still gonna get away. But with Drogba, if you put 2 men on him, he's locked. That's it. He's only so much he could do. He's like forward, back, left, right. Suarez can go through the circle.
I'm not comparing Haaland to Drogba. But similar to
Haaland's the same as Drogba.
Haaland gets locked down by 2 or 3 defenders.
That's it. He
can't move.
He's quiet, isn't he? He's quiet. He's quiet. You just don't hear his name. And that's what it was with Drogba. When he gave Drogba the space at the day, he can do amazing things. I'm not doubting that. But when he didn't give him the space, because there's a couple of times at the day that we played him in the Champions League, and we locked down Drogba. I'm telling you, that's
all we needed to do.
Yeah, and they was finished, and it will fall down, and they cut him back in the head. And I heard a commentator said one time, "Just roll him off the field, man. This is ridiculous. Nobody's touched him." Do you know what I mean? So, Nicholas Jackson at the day, right? To me, he scored against teams that you would expect him to score against. Do you know what I mean? You know. But it's
talking of Palmer. That's what Liverpool's strategy could be tomorrow. I mean, on Saturday, lock down Palmer. You lock down Palmer, maybe Jackson to an extent. Then because we know defensively Chelsea are in the toilet. We know this already. That's their weakness in defense. I think Liverpool's team is a well-balanced team. I think we've got the best defense in the Premier League. The 2 best centre-backs, I don't care. The records speak for itself about leaking goals. Yeah. But I think if we can lock down Palmer, at least Palmer, I think we'll win the game. I think personally, we'll win the game.
I mean, because look at Sanchez and everything. Sanchez, their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper's toilet blood. He's dog crap.
Oh man! So it's comparing. I was watching the show. I'm not going to name the show, but you know what the show. You probably saw it. I was watching the show yesterday, and there was doing a Chelsea 11 against Liverpool 11, and this one dude said that he's better than Alisson. And they said he was better than Kelleher, and I said, get out of here. You know what made me laugh as well? I heard a comparison today. This was today. I heard a comparison to Cole Palmer and Suarez. And you know what? When I heard that, I was going to dash something at my TV, I swear I was going to mash my TV. Serious. I was going to I just saw it and I thought, what?
Yeah, I know.
He's from the saw Suarez back in the day. Cole Palmer, he's never won nothing in his career. He's won nothing in his career, comparing him to Suarez, one of the greatest players. But anyway, enough of that. How you doing, Toto? What you been up to, bro?
Doing well. Recently had a practice session. Walton Mill around London. It's not far from London. I live around that London area. Not far from London. Walton Mill track. Getting my laps in, practicing for the Club 100 Academy. Just practicing. First time.
You never heard your Rod didn't hear you where he was.
I basically, I was at Wilton Mill, not far from London.
Okay.
Around that London area, and I enjoyed myself. It was I was my first time on the big track and putting in some laps.
You're doing testing,
practice laps, testing laps for the Club 100 Academy.
Cool. Great.
Yeah, just trying to get onto that next level, trying to get myself out there. Yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Just got to keep on working.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just been, football training, karting training, just keeping myself fit, really. And yeah, that's it.
I hear that. That's good.
Stay away from the smoke. Stay away from the alcohol, and you'll make it.
Yeah, man. You're doing it, man.
You stay away from. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna bring in. I'm gonna do the player lineup. I want you guys to do it. You got more knowledge than me, I guess. I'll just do that. Just one of them.
I don't know about that.
So this is the way we're gonna do it. So what we're doing, Alisson in goals, I guess. No, it's not.
Yeah. No. It's gonna be probably Keller, wasn't it? Because Alisson's out in November.
Actually, I was thinking about what else we got today. What's he called again? Chiesa. What's going on with Chiesa? They're saying that he won't have. Go on, what they're saying?
Apparently, they're saying he might be back for the Chelsea game.
Yeah,
he's in contention. He's in contention to come back for the Chelsea game still. Because one minute they said that sort of like he's supposed to be ill, the next minute he said he's injured. I don't know, but they're saying that he's in contention to sort of like for the game on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I hope, and people are saying I hope that they haven't got a thing like Thiago situation.
I hope not as well. Really, I hope not.
I hope it's not no Thiago situation, man, where we got like a dud on our hand. I've got faith in him. I think he's going to come good. But I was thinking, how did he get injured if he didn't play? I haven't seen him play, really. So how did he get injured?
In training, you know what I mean? Training. People pick up the freak injuries, isn't it? If you're like Keita, you just get injured when he's coming out of the shower. You know what I mean? There you go, isn't it?
Oh, man. Anyway, who having left back? Who having left back? Every time we come here, I'm trying to hold it in. It just couldn't come out anybody. And then that's it.
I couldn't help it.
I can't focus, man. Go on, left back.
I'll put in Tsimikas in. That's a good shout. Jimmy.
I think Robbo deserves rest. I think we need to rest Robbo because Robbo's he's not the same prime Robbo as he was a couple of years ago, a few years ago now. So yeah, we got to start Tsimikas. I think Tsimikas had a brilliant game last game. I think he had an okay game. I think he played well. So I think we need to carry that form going. So yeah, Tsimikas left back.
Yeah. So the obvious is going to be Virgil, I guess.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk. Kanate.
Yeah, it's got to be Kanate. Don't break up that sort of like good defensive partnership.
Yeah.
You don't know how much. I want to grip these mans up in. Chelsea. Who the hell do they think they are, man? This where they finished last season. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, they think they got chest because they had a nice little run. Think they can square up to Liverpool. Watch when they come down Anfield. Watch. I'm confident about this game now.
I want a 6-1 this time, not 4-1. I want 6-1.
I swear, who do you think they are?
Yeah.
And I want Fingy to grip. I want Van Dijk to grip up Cole Palmer.
Yeah, hold him up, man.
Yeah, that's the one. And right back, Trent.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about what I think later. What's going to happen with them?
Okay.
I think I know what's going to happen.
I think 200. Spoiler alert. I think he signs.
This is what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to sign, and I think Salah's going to go.
You reckon?
I think Salah's going to go because I think Salah wants the same money that he's on, and I don't think Hughes is going to give him that money because of his age. I think maybe they've said to him, "Look, we'll sign you, but we'll give you $250 a week instead of $300." He's on 300 and or 350.
You know what it is though? That does make sense. That makes sense, Solo.
I reckon that's what's going to happen. And they'll do that just to keep Trent.
Do you know who we linked with? Who we got linked with?
Rodrigo.
And if we get him
cold,
where does he play? On the right side.
Yeah.
So basically, he's probably at the day. If you look at that scenario, they're probably looking at sort of like a younger version of Salah. Because Salah is getting on a bit. So if put it this way, if Salah goes, yeah, I could see them going at the day for Rodri because all they have to do it is give Rodri and day to like not exactly
Salah's wages.
Yes, well they can. It's like give him Salah's wages, or keep 100 grand for themselves. Just put them on 300 grand.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So that does make sense.
I got a feeling that Salah's gonna go. I think Salah wants to stay, but I don't think they're giving them. I don't think they're. I mean, Richard. You know how Richard Hughes and they stay. They want the young one. They want the young people in it, and they're looking at Salah now. If they give him like a couple more years, he's gonna be coming to like 34, and they don't want that on the hand. Because in another year, say he just starts declining, and then he's on them big wages. Then he leaves the club, on the bench, and it's not business. I want Salah to stay, but I don't think he's going to take a pay cut. You know how these footballers are. I don't care how they look on the screen when they're smiling. When it comes down to the money, who talks? Money talks.
Yeah, but don't you think at the end of the day that's kind of like that will kind of be good business if they did do that? Sort of like say like right, they didn't sort of like give Salah renew his contract and he goes at the end of the season and they bring in Rodri.
As long as they bring in Rodri, I'm good with that. I'm good with it.
That'd be a good business, man. If they don't put it this way, if they don't give Salah's contract and he does leave at the end of the season, I could actually see Rodri coming in because they know for a fact in the day they cannot depend on Chiesa. They know they can't.
Nah, because he could be injury prone.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, in the day, you're bringing a young talent like Rodri in the day, right?
Oh yeah, man.
And as well, right? When you think about it, you might be able to get Rodri for a good price because the thing is about it, right? On that side of the sort of like of the pitch, in team, right? Which Real Madrid, they've got an overload. They've literally got an overload of players that can
glutton pitneys. That's what they are, glutton pitneys. They're belly too big for the eyes.
Well, you got Valverde. Got the other youth that they bought from Brazil. You got that Turkish youth as well.
I want Trent as well.
Yeah, well, I don't think Trent will go because Trent will probably start right. I don't seem glamorous and fancy in that, right? But Trent's gonna start because remember what he said the other day. He doesn't want to just win trophies. Do you know what I mean? So that tells me at the day, right? He wants to play football. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he goes to Real Madrid, right, with the overload of what they've got on that right hand side, right. How many starts do you reckon he'll get? How many games?
I think he's going to be on. I think he's going to be on bench for a lot of them. Not a lot, but he will be on the bench. I'd say how many games to play season? For how many games? 40.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I reckon out of the 40 games, I think he'll be on the bench for 15 of them. I think he would have, or maybe more.
Now something like Trent now,
yeah,
that's not good enough because he's leaving a team at the day, right, where he's a guaranteed starter,
a guaranteed legend icon already ready. They're making the statue now, by the way.
Huh?
They're making the statue already. He's a certified legend. But as soon as he walks out that door, they're gonna mash up the statue. No statue for you. See you later.
But why would you leave a team at the end of the day when you're a certified starter and a legend at the club? You won literally everything you can win with that club, apart from the Europa Cup. But nobody cares about that, right? No, but just say you won all the major things.
Yeah.
To go to a club and then sit on the bench and just collect trophies at the day, even though you didn't contribute to it.
They won't mean nothing. I keep saying this, right? They won't mean nothing. Winning the league at Liverpool and the Champions League means more. You go to Real Madrid, it's one of them. Oh yeah, you got the best team. You got it's like the Avengers. That's them. They're the Avengers. Real Madrid. You go there, you win a title.
It's like,
as an Englishman, as a Scouser, going to Real Madrid won't mean nothing. Steve McManaman said the same thing. When he went there, it meant more being at Liverpool. It meant more. And who was that other player, Toto, that said the other day that he went to Chelsea?
Hazard. I was about to talk about him, Hazard.
Yeah, go on, go ahead.
Basically, when Hazard left, Chelsea, he was a certified starter at Chelsea in his prime, in form, doing so well. As soon as he went to Real Madrid, when you go to Real Madrid, it's not a guaranteed game. It's just something like Rod says. Trent is now a guaranteed starter at Liverpool. If you start most every game. As soon as you go to Real Madrid, it's not a guaranteed. because Real Madrid only want him to fill in for Carvajal. They only want him to fill in for Carvajal. Carvajal's got an ACL injury and he's out for the rest of the season. Carvajal was in form right back, probably one of the best right back in form in the world, but now with ACL injury, they only want him to fill in for him. So as soon as Carvajal comes back and starts getting into form again, will Trent start? You know, there's two questions.
Yeah, but Carvajal's getting it old. He's getting old.
Yeah, it is. But
as long as
it's saying like with Eden Hazard, Hazard was in the prime of his life when he got into Real Madrid. Guaranteed starter at Chelsea.
He's got bench. He was lazy, isn't it?
Yeah, as soon as he went to Real Madrid, barely even had a game.
Get bad, didn't they?
Yeah,
It was a bad word. But the thing with
Chelsea.
The things with Carvajal, what people got real Carvajal, he's still got it in him. He's still at the day a certified starter, and they would, no matter how old, he's 31 or 32, right? Let's say he's 32, right? That wouldn't matter to Real Madrid. He will start. He will start because what it is at the day, he's like a Ramos at the end of the day, right? He's like
Spanish as well. That helps.
Exactly. He's like a Ramos at the end of the day, right? Ramos came from Seville. And he came to Real Madrid.
I know, Ramos, yeah.
And he was a certified starter. There was nothing on this green earth that's going to push him from his starting position. Do you know what I mean? Now, whereas like Carvajal was being with the team that Real Madrid so long, he knows the system. He knows what they want. Do you know what I mean? So he doesn't have to adapt. All he has to do is come in and play and get match fitness, if anything.
Look at Cristiano.
Go.
Look at Cristiano Ronaldo, for an example. Every team he joins is a certified starter. Like for Portugal, he starts 38, 39 years of age, around about that. Still doing well, still fit, still keeping himself intact, and he's still a certified starter.
Yeah.
And that's Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, every team he goes into, he walks into that starting position. You know, there was one time where the manager was benching Cristiano Ronaldo. The manager got sacked, and as soon as the new manager came in, right, Ronaldo walked into that team, and he was a certified starter again. And the thing is, Cristiano Ronaldo, he could be old, but he's still got it in him.
I prefer him to Messi. Sorry.
Yeah, like with Carvajal, like Uncle Rod says, he's still got it in him.
He's still got it.
Yeah, the man's are built different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is as well? You see what it is? The pressure, right, in Spain, Italy, Portugal is not as bad as what it is over here. You know what I mean? What it is, they don't play so many games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what they do as well? They prioritize games. When sort of like was it Real Madrid was in the semi-final? This like last season when they won the Champions League. They was in the semi-finals, right? And they had to play like the second leg, right? And there was a game in between there. You know, they postponed that league game after Champions League game. Do you know what I mean? So basically, what would happen is that Real Madrid would be fresh for that second leg. Do you know what I mean? They prioritize things. We don't do that. We don't do that over here. Do you know what I mean? So what is it today that what you find out with playing on the continent, especially in Spain, what will happen there because they prioritize things and because they don't play so many games? What is your longevity lasts longer? So thinking about Carvajal could probably play up to 36 years old. He could probably play to up to 36 years old until.
But he's a right. I know. You know, Carvajal. Does he play as a statutory right back, or does he come forward like a wing back? Because there's a big difference here. Because with a wing back, obviously you do more running. A bit like Frimpong, he's a classic wing back. They'll come and basically he's a winger. Is Carvajal more of a statutory right back? While he'll just stay there and protect that right back.
I think
does he come forward like Frimpong now?
Not as,
but a little bit. See, that will help his career a little bit. You get me left running.
Yeah, but I think for the job that he does at the end of the day, he does it so well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like his longevity will last longer. So basically, in the day, it's like if your longevity is sort of lasting up to your 36 or even 37. Let's say, for instance, because remember the day, what was
Ramos was the centre back, though, wasn't he?
Ramos at the end. Centre back pushed out to right back, but centre back was his thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ramos at the end of the day, right? Would he leave? 34, 35? He left.
He's about that now. Yeah, he's about 35, nearly 36 actually. Ramos. He's been playing for a long time, man.
Yeah,
he was there back when he started when Figo was there. You know, Figo was coming to end his career.
He was there when that guy was there. Remember that guy, Raul? Remember Raul?
Yeah, Raul. Then long gone. See, man don't know about Raul. See, man don't know about Raul.
Do you remember Guti as well? Guti.
Yeah, good. I know all them, man.
Jose Maria Guti, you know. The man, listen, the man was with Real Madrid.
I miss them players, man.
The man was with Real Madrid, right? When he was 10 years old.
Yeah. A lot of them do come through the starting the youth system.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think I think Trent stays, and I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Some people, I think
Salah
Trent stays. Verge stays.
I think Salah's gonna go. I think I've actually come to the conclusion now in my head now. So when Salah does go, I thought okay. I thought so. I just think Salah's gonna go. But if we bring in Rodrigo, I'm good with that. I'm good. As long as Man City don't come sniffing around, because you know what they're like.
Yeah.
So who we have in our two DMs? Our two that pivot in the midfield.
Callister and Gravenberch.
McAllister.
Got to be. 100%. Good partnership there.
Hopefully, yeah, no, brilliant, isn't he? Gravenberch, I think he's been our best player this season.
I was watching that woman the other day. What's her name? Alice. Alice talks football. She's like Man United fan, but she does content.
Yeah.
She's good. She really is good. I really like her actually still. And she's saying it today. Right? Imagine like this guy, Gravenberch, because he's talking when he talk about Gravenberch.
Yeah,
he's got 4 man of the matches in a row. Imagine that, 4 man of the matches in a row. He's got.
And he didn't get Premier League Player of the Month. Wow.
How did Palmer get it?
I do not know how Palmer does it, because I think the people are making these.
Palmer got it. He broke a record, I think.
How has Palmer been better than Gravenberch? Tell me. How is I just don't understand why he got Player of the Month yet and Gravenberch never. They never give it to the Scousers, man.
No, but do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I think what it is. I don't think it's fair, but I think what it is is that when you're an attacker, they look at you more than what it do.
Yeah, but look, Mo's been stiffed a few times.
Huh?
Mohamed Salah's been stiffed a few times on Player of the Month.
Well, they when it comes down to that, I will say, and then they got something against frigging Scousers and that, because remember at the day, he got snubbed for the Ballon d'Or as well, didn't he?
Of course he did. So did Virgil, by the way. So did Virgil.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? But like, I do think in certain senses that they do look at attackers more than what they look at like the defenders. But what they don't realise that these defensive midfielders and the defenders themselves, right? Those are the people that knit the team together. Without them,
that's it. People don't understand. I think defence. For me, the most important position in football, goalkeeper and defence, and for this reason only, and strike, obviously, because you got to score with that, obviously. But look, when we didn't have Virgil van Dijk, we didn't have a good keeper that season. When Thingy was there, what's his name? The manager, what's his name? Brendan Rodgers. Christmas time, he went, and I never liked the Geezer, yeah. But if they would have gave him a good defender that season when it was at Christmas and a good keeper, we would have won the league. We only lost the league by about a point. That's because the owners didn't want to give him it. He went to the owners and needed a new keeper. It was at Christmas time. He wanted to buy him in January. And the owner said, "Nah, you have to do what you got." We had a crap keeper and we had no defense. And that's the year where Suarez basically carried our team. That's the year we should have won that league, and then we never. And I don't blame Brendan Rodgers for that season. I blame the owners because they didn't give the money to go and buy the players. That's all we needed. We would have won the league.
You want that Ashley?
We didn't have no good defense. We didn't have Virgil. Nothing. Then no Alisson.
He wanted defender, and if he got this defender, we could have crossed the line. It was the defender that he had at Swansea, Ashley. Ashley something. I can't remember his last name. Yeah, and he wanted him, and that would have been sort of like
Yeah, because we were scoring, but we
yeah.
was leaking too many goals.
But that would have been
the problem. Yeah.
If he got to brought him in, that would have been a key thing. But what did only said now they're not giving him any money.
Poor Gerrard, man. Poor Gerrard didn't see the league, did he? After all them years, all the dedication he showed to Liverpool. Everybody wanted him. Inter Milan wanted him. Madrid, Chelsea. Mourinho was stalking him. Wanted him when he was at Chelsea. He wanted him when he went to Madrid. And he still turned it down to stay at Liverpool. And we couldn't get it over the line for Gerrard, man. But at least he got the Champions League, He got something.
Yeah, he got something. He got Champions League cups and that.
Who we having on the left then? Is it going to be Diaz or we're going to go with Cody Gakpo?
I'll go with Cody Gakpo.
I agree as well. I agree.
I think Diaz has got to travel away from South America. Put him on the bench and bring him on sort of later on. You know what I mean? I
agree. 100% I agree. Who we having in the middle?
Sobber.
Who wants him sold? I do.
I'm prepared to give him this is his last
to the end of the season.
Yeah,
okay.
In the season. We've got to give him 2 seasons, like obviously we did with Darwin Núñez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've got to give him 2 seasons, but apparently Harvey Elliott is getting back to fitness, so he should be.
That's good.
Back in the squad, so that hopefully for Leipzig. You know what I mean? We've got Leipzig next week, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean,
all I want to do, I just want to deal with Madrid at Anfield.
Yeah, man.
And if we beat Madrid at Anfield, I want them to zoom the camera up to Thingy's face, Bellingham's face. Nah, Bellingham. Yeah. I don't care about Mbappe. For me, all right. And I know. There you go. There he is. You want to come in, Jordan? I'll give you the link if you want, bro. Because he said he was late doing it. I'll give him the link. I like Jordan's a good dude, man.
Yeah, bring him in.
I like Jordan, man. He's a good dude. He works hard on his channel as well.
Yeah,
Real making videos.
Yeah, real talk.
So basically, this is what I think of Mbappe, and I the same thing I feel of Bellingham as well. I think Mbappe is overrated. I'm not saying he ain't a good player; he's a cold player, but I don't think he's the best player in the world. I don't think he showed it at the Euro that he wasn't. And I think Bellingham's overrated as well. I think Bellingham's a good player, but I think he's overrated as well.
I honestly think that if Bellingham did come to Liverpool give me a minute, I'll come in. Yeah. If Bellingham did come to sort of like Liverpool and obviously Klopp was there, I think Klopp would have worked wonders with him.
It's the manager, innit? It's the manager, innit?
Yeah,
I think he would have worked better. Yeah. I think he's gone into a team like Madrid. Yeah, he's got superstars in there, and he's just there. I think he's not really progressing as a player. And about what you just said then about Jurgen Klopp, if he would have come to Liverpool at that time, Jurgen Klopp, I believe this is what I think. I think if he would have went to Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp would have stayed at Liverpool.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
I think that was the signing that just said, you know what, I'm done.
It's a way they messed. It was a way they messed him about it. Because remember, imagine it and day, sort of like I own a club, and I tell you, and you tell me at the end of the day, you want Toto, you tell me you want Toto, because Toto's an all-round midfielder, he could do everything. So you tell me you want Toto, then I tell you, goes, all right, mate, go and get it sorted, and money's here. When you get it sorted, we'll get it done, yeah. So you pull out all the stops at the day to sign Toto. You speak to him, speak to his mum. You speak to his dad. You speak to everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Even Stevie G was talking to him. Yeah.
You even get Jordan to sort of like try and pattern up the thing as well, right?
Yeah, make him some curry goat.
Right. So what happens now? Right, is that when it comes down to crunching everything, you come to me, go right. You know, he said he wants to come. It's all sorted in there. Let's go and buy him. Let's go and buy him now. And then I'll tell you, you know what? Nah, we're not going to do that now. We're going to move in a different direction. Do you know what I mean?
I think that was it. Then I think that because you remember when Bellingham didn't come to Liverpool, then you start to see stress on Klopp's face. You know that season. Yeah. I think that was it. Then I think, and then when it got to Christmas, he said, "Right, I'm off. I've run out of energy." Really, he hasn't physically run out of energy. He's just done with the owners. Because I heard that the owners wasn't talking to Jurgen Klopp since the beginning of the season. They weren't talking.
Apparently so.
Yeah. And I reckon that was it then. That's the signing he wanted. He wanted Tchouaméni as well, did he, before?
Yeah.
Didn't get him. All these signings, I think he just had enough. He goes, look, what can I do here?
Yeah,
do you want to win titles or do you want to get top 4?
Yeah, exactly. And he's not about that life, top 4 life. Listen,
he wants to win everything.
Give me 2 minutes, I'll come back. 2 minutes, yeah?
Yeah. So that's the team we're going for at the moment. We've got Arnold right back, Kanate. Big up Jordan. What you been up to, man, Jordan? Are you okay?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Glad you come on, man. I'm glad you come on. We just probably got about 5 minutes left, then we're gonna finish up. But we've got some videos coming in the future. But if you want us to come on the channel, like me and Toto and Rods, just hit me up on WhatsApp and we can, if you're doing a show, you need people to come on. Just let me know, we'll come on. Okay.
Yeah, man. Sure, man.
All right. So we've got Arnold right back, Kanate, centre back with Virgil. Left back, we've got Tsimikas. 2 pivots, Gravenberch, McAllister. We've got Sobo in the midfield in the 10. Gakpo on the left. And you happy with that team so far?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. So right back, right wing, it's going to be Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. So put Mohamed Salah in there. Done. And the goal, and then the striker. Who's it going to be, Jota or Nunes?
I'll go Darwin.
This is a tricky one, isn't it?
I'll go Darwin.
What are you saying, Jordan? Darwin or Jota?
Yeah, I'm agree with Toto Indy. I'm going with Darwin Nunes as well.
All right.
I'll go with it. I think he brings more. In my opinion. I think the finishing ability is there. He's got to be more reliable. In front of goals, not in front of goal. I mean, like offside. He always runs offside. He's quick to run. Sometimes people are late finding him, but I think he needs to time his run more better, and I think he'll be good, man. Because of course, he didn't score on the weekend. Of course, that offside that he did. He scored inside the box, but you can see the abilities there, and you can see that he can finish. But he just needs to be in the right position at the right time, because finger with Darwin, he's got this season to prove himself. It's his last season to prove himself. We gave him lots of seasons. He's got to do good this season. He's got to score at least 15, 20 goals a season, at least, right, to have a place at this team. Because if we're gonna go on the Champions Leagues, he's got to be on his form. He's wearing that 9 as well, man. You got to be on your form. Wearing that number 9 shirt, right? It's not about his shirt. It's just that we want to. It is also 9 is a famous shirt. Ian Rush wore it. You got
9-8-11.
who's wore that shirt for Liverpool. Famous people, legend for Liverpool, right? It matters.
Ian Rush,
it matters.
Suarez.
Yeah, we want a striker that's going to score goals, and Nunes can do that. He just got to be at the right position at the right time. He's good at press. I'm not glazing. People think I'm glazing. I'm not glazing. I'm saying he's got the ability, right?
Listen, you can say what you want, bro. You're on this channel. You forget all this clipping rubbish, yeah? You say how you feel, man. It don't matter.
I don't know how I feel. I think he's a good striker. He just got to get in the right position at the right time. And that's just me. He's got this season to prove himself, or he goes. It's simple as that. Yeah, we gave him 2-3 seasons now. Lots and lots of chances. It's his last season to prove himself, right? If he proved himself this season, he's got a right to be in the team. And I think we've got to start him more over Jota, because Jota's not cutting the mustard at this point. That's in my opinion.
I think Jota will still come good though at the moment. Maybe Jota being on the bench will probably help him, because especially if Darwin starts scoring. Because you know what, Darwin is unpredictable. He's a kind of player. He just turn up in a big game, and just slap 3 goals in from far. You won't even know what he's doing. And then what'll happen the game after? He'll be in front of goals and miss it. He's one of them. He's unpredictable, and sometimes that's good. And I think in a game like this, I would definitely start Darwin first because he will frighten the defense of Chelsea, because Chelsea's defense is absolutely diabolical, crap, rubbish. And I think Darwin Núñez as the 9, as long as he doesn't run offside, he can put the frighteners on Chelsea, and that's what we want. So we're waiting for Rod. So what you saying, Jordan? So why would you pick Darwin over Jota?
Yeah, indeed. I'll pick Darwin. He needs to time his run, as Toto said. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Because after Chelsea, we have the Gunners have us after that. So yeah, Darwin needs to time his run. So yeah, that's the whole thing.
I want to see our next game coming up. I want to see our games coming up.
RB Leipzig, Toto.
Yeah, we got some tough games coming up, innit?
RB Leipzig.
Yeah. We got Leipzig on next week, and then we got Crystal, and then after we see that. Let me just check on there. It's only showing the one game for some reason. So we got Leipzig, and I think we got
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal at the Emirates.
Yeah.
And that's on 27. And then we got Brighton away, which I'm not really worried about at all. We're smashed Brighton, and then after that's in the cup, and then we got them in the league a few days after. So we got Brighton back to back within 4 days. I'm not worried about Brighton.
Yeah.
The one I'm looking at is that Villa game. I know we're at home, but Villa is a very tricky customer for us. I think the way Villa are in form as well. I think that might be a tricky game.
Well,
the 2 games, Real Madrid, obviously.
So, mind you, when you look at Villa, they are not a good side, but they did struggle against Ipswich, at Portman Road. You know what I mean?
We lost against Forest.
Yeah, there is that.
What the heck? I know.
There is that.
But listen, at least we got beat, by European heritage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And mind you, that they drew against Chelsea with 10 men, and some people watching the game said that Nottingham Forest should have won that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they played the low, but they got a decent manager, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at our run, and I think the only one I'm a bit wary about, the Chelsea game. I think we're going to win that one. That was I think I'm confident we're at home. I think we can do a number on them. Leipzig, I'm not worried about. I don't care if it's away. Arsenal, I'm a bit wary of, obviously, because they're just behind us. So Arsenal and Real Madrid and Villa. Apart from that, I'm not worried. We've got Man City, Jesus. But we're at Anfield. Yeah. I'm not worried about Newcastle either. So I think there's a couple of tricky games in there. When we played at Arsenal, will you be happy with a draw?
No, I want to beat them.
I want to beat them because the draw's not good enough.
Yeah.
If you want to win the league, you got to beat them.
We've got to beat the best, man. That's what
we've got to beat Man City as well. I think this is the best time to beat Man City now. Now they ain't got Rodri. They're kind of like on the fence a bit. If you want to get your points, this is time now.
Yeah,
that's to do it. So we picked Darwin Núñez for the striker. You happy with that, Rod? Because Jota ain't really been in form. And I think because of the speed of Darwin, I think he can put the frighteners on the Chelsea defence. Because the Chelsea defence is not really good. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that does make sense. Because he's still got...
And if he doesn't do it, they can always bring on Jota in it.
Yeah, because you got pace from the left and you got pace from the right.
Exactly.
And also
he just needs to time his runs better.
Yeah. So it could be a problem for the Chelsea defense. Because we're talking about how shaky their defense is, so it could be a problem. And he got Jota on the bench, so if it goes Pete Tong, you can speak him on, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I like a Pete Tong. Oh yeah, old school man. I'm looking at this right. You know Palmer, where he plays, Who has to in the match? Who out all them players, It's McAllister is going to be running to, isn't it? McAllister and Gravenberch, isn't it? So you think they can lock up? Palmer?
Yes.
I think Gravenberch can. I'm not sure about McAllister.
No, I think McAllister can.
You reckon he can lock him up? Yeah.
I think he's got the defensive nous to do it. Yeah, I'm totally.
You know, I'm thinking, Rods. You know, I'm thinking. I know it's probably a bit out of the box, but I think, you know, for this game, I think I'd start Endo. You know, I don't know what, you know, with Endo. I know people say, oh, it's not good enough, but I think for a game like this, you got to be physical.
In my opinion.
Yeah, you got to be physical for a game like this, and I think Endo could lock up Palmer. That's just my opinion. I think, you know, the hard tackle. I think they might bring him on. I know they're not going to start Endo, but I think I wouldn't. If they did start Endo, I wouldn't be surprised if they did start him. I know you're not happy with that, Jordan. You agree? Soon as I said Endo, yeah, Jordan does that.
Yeah, no,
keep it with him. You're thinking too much, Solo. Calm down. Graven Birch and McAllister, we're going to stick with them. But if McAllister's out, because McAllister, there's a bit of injury worry that he might not be ready for the game. So we see what happens.
He played the other night, didn't he?
Yeah, but they said he was a little bit injured, even though he played for Argentina. Because he said he still wanted to play for his country. So we see how it goes. It's said on the internet now there might be injury worries for McAllister. So we see how it goes. Yeah. But if McAllister doesn't play, you can always throw Endo in there. I've still got faith in Endo, man. I think he's still a good player. You know, as one of them.
I think at the end of the day, if you got a player and he's got injury, I think I honestly feel you shouldn't let him go on international duty.
They should have kept him at home, innit?
They should have kept him and said, I said, no, sorry, mate. I know you want to go, but if you go and make that injury worse, yeah, that means that we're gonna be shagged. You know what I mean? So like, no, I can't let you go. Sorry. You know what I mean? Right.
That's it, man. So that's the end of the lineup. That's the lineup, man. That we'll go with. Everybody's happy with that. Yeah. So before we go, what are you saying, guys? What you been up to? You got anything coming up, Jordan? I'll ask you first. You got anything on your channel?
Well, yes. I'm doing Nation League watch along. I did CONCACAF. I did Jamaica watch alongs. Yes, indeed. I got both 1K views on both watch alongs. So yeah.
And you know what? They're mostly Jamaicans. They're mostly Jamaicans, you know. They're mostly Jamaicans. You got man from Spanish Town, Portmore, Waterhouse, all them areas there, you know. They say,
man does every football he's doing it, you know. Every football game he's doing it, man. No, big up to Jordan.
When he gets to Jamaica man, the whole of Jamaica come out to watch him, you know.
Yeah, trust me. And you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you something, yeah. If England played Jamaica, I know you're rooting for Jamaica. 100, isn't it? 100. Just like I'd root for my mom's country as well, 100.
Yeah,
every single time. Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right, man. But anyway, that's it, man. That's it. I'm off.
Yeah.
You got anything coming up on your channel, Rod? You got something coming up tomorrow, innit?
I got something coming. I got Fans Fiesta tomorrow evening.
I'll be on there tomorrow. I'll come and join on there.
Yeah, man. I'll send you the link, bro. I'll send you the link. And then I've got on Friday. I'm gonna be doing the preview for the game on Sunday, and then on Sunday I'm doing a watch along for the game as well. So
what your preview's on Friday?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Let me know about that if I'm around as well.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
You support this channel. I'll definitely come on for the play lineup. On Friday.
I'll
come on your channel for that because I know you usually do that on your own sometimes, and I'll jump on any.
Yeah. Huh? You want to come on?
I'm coming on for the preview, so yeah.
Yeah, you're damn right. You see?
I'm sending you the link.
And TOTO, what you got? What you doing?
Yeah, no content tomorrow because tomorrow, I got football tomorrow. Okay. And I've got of course, simple. Got a league race this Sunday. Of course, Liverpool content on the Keepy Sports channel.
F1 as well.
Yeah, man. More football content
this weekend.
It's gonna be a big weekend. Formula One and football is on.
Oh, Formula One is back.
I think Formula One's got a double header, triple header. I don't know. So it's gonna be a lot of videos, a lot of content. Busy. But that's
Lewis Hamilton is back.
I think I might do the Barcelona game in the Sunday evening as well. Actually, Barcelona playing Seville.
Barcelona Madrid.
No, Barcelona Seville.
Oh, that's the women. The women. Barcelona's got the. Yeah, it's El Clasico with the women, not the men. That's it. That's going to be a good game as well.
Yeah, so
that's it.
Yeah.
Do you watch your women's game, Jordan? I know
So I'm trying to figure out if my City and who?
The sick. That means the good, the sick. It's good team. Watch Barcelona. That's the one. That's the team I root for. Barcelona. You know the women, badass. Anyway, I'm off. Then I'm off. See you later, guys. Big up. Thanks for very much. I'll be on your lineup on Friday, by the way.
No worries, man. No worries.
See you Friday. So big up to everyone, man. Big up Jordan. See you later, guys. Big up. I'm gonna trail up. I can never find this. Remember this dude from wrestling? Remember that dude?
He lost it, innit? It's still lost it?
Nah, he went Stone Cold. He was Gilbert. He was a geezer, trying to be like Goldberg. He was like taking the piece out of him. He used to come down like that. It's funny. Anyway, I see you later, guys. Big up.
Take care.